This is your videographer for Two Hats Publishing. We're down here at Main Street Gardens. It's just before 8 o'clock, which is the witching hour for this project. We are here for the prayer vigil for immigration reform. Let's turn up our hearing aids and let's... It's approximately 8:15. Things are starting to wrap up. The candles are being passed out. And hopefully things will start up here before the moon rises. All right, we're live in downtown Main Gardens. I have a nice young lady who's going to tell me what we're doing here today.
We are here to raise awareness for immigration reform and to urge our congressmen to act. And if we don't speak up for ourselves, the interested parties, then nobody will hear us. And I'm here to try to get everybody together to make that happen. Now, actually, as opposed to 2014 or 2016.
I see you got your Superman cape on.
We're going to have a little candlelight here.
We're going to have a candlelight vigil to bring people together to pray together for immigration reform.
Excellent. Rob.
Okay, well, my name is Will Pritchard, and I'm a volunteer with Organizers for Action. Tonight, we're getting together. We're going to have a candlelight visual on immigration reform. We're trying to come together and let it be known that we stand for immigration reform with a pathway to citizenship, and we're praying that congressmen will get their act together and vote and do the right thing, because we need it. It is economically imperative that we get this thing done, and now is the time. You know, everybody's home on what they call, I guess, a vacation. I would say 5 weeks with pay, I might add, which is more than a lot of people now who are looking for jobs have right now. And so they're getting paid, and I suggest that they do their job and do the right thing and pass this bill along. You know, the Congress is holding up. The Senate has already passed a bipartisan bill, and we're hoping that Boehner and his group will do the right thing and get it done. Thank you.
Said something.
I should have paid attention.
Should pay attention. Took notes?
Yeah.
Took notes. Well, my understanding we're going to have at least a candlelight prayer session here. What else? And we're trying to get immigration reform. So,
Right, we're trying to get the House to bring up the bill to vote on it. The bill's already been passed by the Senate, but the House, as usual, is sitting on it.
As usual, in other words, the House is supposed to be the closer representative to the people because they're elected more often or by the number of people in each state.
Yeah, it's supposed to be closer to the people, but part of it, I think, is the leadership. Boehner will not bring up a bill to the House floor for vote unless he's sure he's going to get a majority of the Republican vote.
Okay. It kind of makes sense to want to waste a lot of time.
Well, he's just playing to the Tea Party.
Yeah. I see. Is he going more to the right of the Tea Party? Or Eddie Bernice Johnson, I had an interview with her just the other day.
Oh, great.
And the comment that I'm focusing out there is that we need to move Texas, at least from her point of view, get back into the same column.
That's right.
What are we doing down here? We're getting more people to the right of the right of the right.
I don't want to do the rest.
Where's the end of the plank?
That's what I was going to say. I don't think there's much room right of the Tea Party. There is any right of the Tea Party.
Okay.
I met you.
Yes, I don't remember.
Are you welcome? Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, Steven. Again.
To park and pay, $8-10, just the bus. So much. Well, it's more expensive now.
Tell me what we're doing here today.
Hi.
But the part I love,
We're
an event in support of the immigration reform bill in the House. It's to show support and solidarity to, I guess it's a prayer vigil, I think. I'm not sure who exactly organized it, but I wanted to join in. What's that?
Someone said it's on the weekend.
Yeah.
Why did you have two different? I mean, that's a
So
lot.
was it stuck in the house?
Yeah, stuck in the house.
Stuck in the house. Everybody there? Or
What's that?
is everybody just ignoring it and vacation?
From there to here.
Yeah, that's a good question. Whoever's in charge of, what gets prioritized, I guess it's shelved for now. I'm not real sure. I need to research that.
Take our credit.
And it's a state
Oh, yeah.
What's your involvement?
It's publishing.
That because he's had like
Friendly
3 or 4
press.
majors.
I try to come to all these little
So
events.
he might not take the phone. He goes back.
Collect interviews, whatnot.
Yes, I'm hearing.
I let you get your, I get your interview, but your camera's, your back to my camera and all that. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Not bad.
What publisher is it?
Where I would like to be.
Yeah, so I'm affiliated with KNON Radio.
Well, it's
Okay.
okay. The
Yeah,
weather's
okay,
supposed to be in the 80s during the day and
I'm a
60s
big
at
fan.
night.
It's nice during the winter.
I bet you don't know that we have 5 hours of talk show that we put up every week on YouTube.
I didn't know that.
I love it there.
Well, what show?
Well, we start with Marion Barnett from 7 to 9, and that's 2 hours right there, followed by Workers Beat. Then it's after Workers Beat, then we got Jim Shoots.
Right, yeah, I listen to Workers Beat and Jim Shoots sometimes on the weekends.
Yeah, he's got Eric's List now. They're snipping at each other, kind of friendly like. And they've got Lambda Weekly. We were supposed to have another show on there somewhere, but
And you need something, you should take it with you. You can't
Nice,
say,
yeah.
oh,
So you can go listen to archives.
it's all in between.
Buy a coffee pot
What
or
are
long
they,
sheets.
What is Two Hats published?
Dress Publishing is 2 old men. I'm one of them.
You guys do like little local authors or tracks or
Whatever needs to be done.
whatever needs to be
Yeah,
done.
we do college complexes on Saturday.
Oh right, yeah, I ran into your friend who's recruited me to go to that. Jim, Tom.
Oh yeah, Tom Berry.
Tom Berry, yeah. Check that out.
Do the best we can. Kind of chaotic, and I can't always try to keep the sound perfect, but I do my best.
They're still meeting at the Mecca. Yeah. I'll have to check that out.
Oh, we got some more participants. It's like telling me what we're doing down here today.
Who are you with?
I'm with Two Hats Publishing, affiliated with KNON Radio.
Okay.
I'm a friendly press.
Okay.
So, tell me what we're doing down here at Main Street Garden Park today, at this hour.
So,
Witching hour is what, 8 o'clock?
it's everyone's coming around 8, and it's for a prayer vigil.
Wow.
In favor of immigration reform. And everybody here, like most Americans and most Texans, over 60% of Texans, it's like 67% actually, and 67% nationwide support immigration reform. And so everybody feels like, I think it's like the time is now because of the bill that just came through the Senate. In the House, a lot of House members are saying that they're not going to call the bill. So a lot of us feel like this is a really important time. And so my husband was born in another country. My mom was born in another country. My children were born in another country. And if I hadn't known how to do the paperwork, actually all those family members could have been undocumented. And it's as easy as that often, like what happens to people, why the 11 million people here in the United States who are here undocumented, how that happens. Sometimes it's just as easy as that. Like the parents at that time didn't do what was needed to get the right visa. But it's not, we need all those people. We need them for our economy. We need them because it's the right thing to do. and our economy is going to be much better. We are already much better off because of them, and I personally feel like we owe it to them. After, like in Dallas, for instance, there are so many restaurants that would have to close, construction companies that would have to close. All over the country, agriculture really depends on these people, and so we're using them, but we're not like giving them all the advantages. So I think it's like a win-win as far as, and any economist who's worth his salt will agrees with that it's like immigration is a win-win for Texas and for the country. So it just seems like a no-brainer. We should all be out, pushing the Congress to act. So, thank you.
11 million people. I'm undocumented and unafraid, and I am here in support, for all those families, that are suffering. And this is, we're asking this because we want justice. We want justice for the more than 11 million people. Their human rights are being violated. A lot of families are being separated. A lot of families are being torn apart, put into detention centers, and they're doing a money-making machine in these detention centers. And so we cannot allow this, because this is also the American tax money payers. And so, the economy is the way it is already, and we don't need to. We need to move on forward, and we need to progress. We need acceptance. We cannot tolerate any more hate against our families. And so that's why I'm here, because we need peace and we need justice for all.
My name is Rachel Walker. I am one of the ministers at First Methodist Dallas here in downtown. And I just want to be the first to admit to you that I am not the most well-informed on all the intricacies of the very complicated and convoluted immigration system that we have now. But what I do know is that God created each and every one of us, and that God loves each and every one of us, and that God wants us to live in community, and that God figured out a long time ago that we are stronger and we are more secure when we are together and when we don't draw lines and divide and try to segregate and separate and label certain people, certain neighbors amongst us as things like illegal or aliens or even undocumented, but that we are all God's children. And so I just need to say a prayer. Maybe this is a prayer visual. So I just invite you all to join me now in the spirit of scripture. God of peace and God of justice, God of citizen and God of sojourner, God of native and God of immigrant, God of all peoples, all lands, and all creation. We come before you with united voices tonight, seeking your wisdom, mercy, and grace. We give you thanks for the rich blessings we have of freedom, opportunity, and hope for a brighter tomorrow. But God, we know that while we all too often take for granted these precious gifts, there are so many among us who suffer from oppression and fear and segregation. There are families in this great nation who have been torn apart due to unjust systems that label them as alien or illegal when they are simply seeking a better future. God, help us this night to be brave in the face of oppression. Empower us by your Spirit to do your work and break the chains of injustice. Ignite our hearts with a passion for your radical hospitality, so that we will come to see our neighbors, all our neighbors, as your precious children. Almighty God, we pray for our nation and its leaders tonight. May they govern with wisdom, compassion, and mercy. May they see your face when they look upon the face of a stranger. Guide them, most holy God, that they may come to understand that the greatest and strongest nation is one that values people over politics, community over corporations, and where loving and serving others ranks higher than personal wealth and possessions. Eternal God, forgive us for failing to love one another as you have loved us. Heal us of the divisions amongst us and lead us forward into a new day where your kingdom is bursting forth here on earth. A kingdom where justice rolls down like waters and righteousness like an ever-flowing stream. In the name of the one who creates, redeems, and sustains all people and all things. Amen. Amen.
Hi. My name is Araceli Rodriguez, and my church is La Niña de Tus Ojos, and I'm speaking Spanish, but she's yes, okay. Esta noche Dios ha llegado de humillación, pidiendo perdón por aquellos que están perdidos y por sus actitudes que han ofendido a Dios. Dios inclinará su mano y abrirá el mar rojo para que pasemos hacia nuestra victoria, en la cual Dios tocará los corazones de las autoridades terrenales y solamente el poder de Dios va a poder decir sí. Si todos nos inclinamos, y ahora pues yo voy a profesar lo que nuestro corazón se sienta decirle a Dios. Dios solamente quiere una comunicación de su corazón, pero que venga el perdón. Padre, en esta noche, Señor, venimos delante de ti, Padre. Señor bendito, clamando, Señor bendito, tu perdón, Padre. Nos unimos ahora, Señor, en una misma lengua, Padre de la gloria, porque tu palabra dice, Señor, que el día que tú vengas, Padre de la gloria, tú vas a venir por una iglesia, Señor. Tu palabra dice, Señor Padre, que ha llegado el tiempo, Padre, que toda rodilla se doble, Señor, y que toda lengua te alabe. Señor, en este momento, Señor, nos unimos en un mismo espíritu, Padre, para que nuestro clamor sea escuchado primeramente, Señor, pidiéndote perdón por nuestras ofensas, Señor, pidiéndote perdón, Padre de la gloria, por aquel, Señor bendito, que no sabe lo que hace, Padre. En el nombre poderoso de Jesús, Señor, decretamos victoria, Padre de la gloria, en esta súplica, Señor, porque sabemos que esta petición ya ha sido contestada, Padre. Tú has mandado, Señor, diseños de tu reino, Padre, para tocar los corazones, Señor bendito, de quien tú has puesto enfrente, Padre de la gloria. En el nombre de Jesús, Señor bendito, ahora te pedimos, Padre, que tu nombre sea exaltado y glorificado, levantando testimonio sobre esta nación, Señor. Decretamos territorio, Padre de la gloria, en el nombre de Jesús, Señor, estableciendo tu reino sobre Dallas, Señor, decretando, Padre de la gloria, decretando, Señor, que tu Espíritu Santo gobierna sobre Dallas, Señor, sobre la juventud, Padre Santo, en el nombre poderoso de Jesús te lo pedimos. Espíritu de Barack Obama, Señor. Toca, Señor, su mente y su corazón, Padre de la gloria, para que, Señor, te abran las puertas y tú puedas entrar como poderoso gigante gobernando, Padre de la gloria, esta nación, Señor, y tu nombre sea glorificado, Padre Santo. Te lo pedimos, Padre, en el nombre de Jesús, Señor. Amén y amén.
hearts of our legislators, move the hearts of the Congress. We
define justice.
Dockery, your videographer, I hope you enjoyed this little video, and please tell us what you like or don't like in the comments below. Thank you.